The tales you are about to witness will chill you to your very core. Dare you enter the vault of the macabre?
'Twas just 6 o'clock in the evening din, preparing a feast, libating gin, setting the table with detail and care, as an autumn-spiced censer perfumed the air. My guests were all due at 1/2 the hour for a glorious Halloween feast to devour. There were 5 in total, myself made 6, with curious stories to share betwixt. My guests were in costume as beings you'd fear, like witches and devils, yet brimming with cheer. First we played games, those who were able, divinated in mirrors, and told ghost fable. We sat and we ate and we drank and conversed, shared stories grotesque, queer, and perverse. Then just before 9, I served up dessert, and that is when things took a turn for the worse. My guests began coughing and gasping for air, grabbing their throats, contorting in chairs. They spewed up some blood and hysterically screamed, while I sat and savored my strawberries and cream. My guests, you see, were rather ill-fated, as varietal poisons in their food I'd grated. Arsenic and foxglove, cyanide and strychnine, in everyone's food, of course except mine. And then silence befell, bar that of a chime, when looming grandfather clock had struck 9. Pools of blood seeped through lace tablecloth. Their bodies lay limp, mouths starting to froth. You see, for millennia, the children of dark believed the coming of the 3rd hour harked. A thinning of veil between living and dead, conjuring all forms of unspeakable dread. When 3 o'clock falls on the night of Samhain, and a willing disciple makes offering grim of 5 empty vessels to feast and devour, the beast he will rise and humanity cower. Anointed in blood beneath the table, inscribed on the floor, was a chalk pentangle. I positioned my guests at the point of each spire of earth, air, spirit, water, and fire. I lit the candles and recited the prayer to bring forth the beast in his monstrous air, that snuffed out the candles as the room it fell dark. My lord, is that you? I trembled to hark. Out from the shadows emerged a great creature who'd strike fear in the hearts of both father and preacher. But silence remained. Not a word did he speak, as the warm, fresh offerings on the floor he did seek. No sooner he came, he fled from my sight, snarling and savoring his fiendish delights, bearing to hearts gruesome fears and such frights. Pray you don't meet him this Halloween night.
Come, little children, gather around. I'll tell you a tale of the swamp outside town, where deep in the fog, through the mist and the din, a girl died long ago when she tragically fell in. Legend dictates that Cordelia Grieve, on Halloween night quite deep in the eve, walked down to the swamp with her pumpkin in hand and danced in the reeds that covered the land. There by the swamp and its radiating glow, Cordelia frolicked where weeping willow grow, and as autumn breeze whistled through the dense night air, she sang a sweet lullaby without thought or care. No one quite knows if she was pushed or drowned, as the poor girl's body has never been found. Did she fall and stumble or go for a swim, or did something grotesque pull her under from within? All that they found was one shoe, not a pair, and to this day the townsfolk say Cordelia is still there, trapped in the mire in the thick evening dew, or creeping out through the weeping willow behind you. And so every year when All Hallows comes around, the town's children gather at the swamp without sound. They light their pumpkins under star-strewn sky and listen for the sound of her sweet lullaby.